Good evening, everyone. This is Bremster, and tonight I'm coming to you with a puzzle called Prime Box Killer by Jodawo. Um, this is a puzzle that I've had in my queue for, I think, only a couple of weeks because I've got a whole bunch of puzzles submitted while I was away on holidays. But since then, I've actually not had a lot submitted to me. I think I've only had like 3 puzzles sent in. So I do want to say, if you are a setter and you watch my videos, please consider trying to find a puzzle that you think would be appropriate for my channel and sending it in. And if you're not a setter, and you do a puzzle that is either that is something that you think would be appropriate, please send it in as a recommendation, or reach out to setters that you think do puzzles that would be appropriate that may not know of my channel, and let them know that maybe they might want to consider submitting. Because while I can reach back into some of the packs that I've covered and do something from the Lockout Lines pack, or from the Entropic Lines pack, or from March of the Quads, or from Polarizing Sudoku, I don't want to just rely on puzzles from the same sources over and over. I would prefer to cover puzzles from new people, or from people who've submitted. Now, I could dig into the CTC archives and request to do puzzles, but I do prefer to do things that have been submitted or recommended. But I will find something, but I would prefer, yeah, please look into my submission guidelines, and if you've got an idea, either reach out to setters that you know and talk to them about possibly submitting to my channel, or send in a recommendation, and then I will have a reason to reach out to them directly. That horrible bit of admin out of the way, let's have a look at this puzzle. This is a prime box killer. I did a different puzzle by Jodawo which had a different constraint in box 5. I can't remember what that was. I should have looked it up. It was a video from a few weeks ago, before I was unwell, which had a constraint about how the digits in box 5 had to be placed. This one has a different constraint, so I'm definitely going to use my calculator for this one. I've actually done a little bit of preparation in advance. So let's have a look at the rules. So normal Sudoku rules: in every box, in every row, and in every column, we must place the digits 1 to 9 without repetition. This is a killer puzzle. I'm doing a lot of those at the moment because we're still working on the killer pack. In cages, digits must sum to the number in the top left corner of the cage. Digits cannot repeat within a cage. So these 3 digits will sum to 24, these digits will sum to 4, these digits will sum to 23, and while these 2 digits could be the same by normal Sudoku rules, they are not permitted to be the same in this because they appear in the same cage. Then we've got box 5, which is the prime box. Each digit in box 5 must be part of at least one 2-digit prime number that is fully contained within box 5, and the numbers are read either left to right or top to bottom. So, yeah, that's basically means each number that we place in box 5, which of course will be a set of the digits 1 to 9, must be part of a 2-digit prime number. We've got to figure out how that works. So what I've done in advance is I have got a list of all of the 2-digit prime numbers, because figuring that out in my head, I could probably do it, but that'll be a lot of dead air time, and I would prefer you to actually see me solve Sudoku rather than do math in my head. I think that is a little bit more entertaining. If I was faster at it, I will try and do more and more in my head when I get better at it, but this is something 2-digit primes, I could probably figure something out, but yeah, not all of it. Let's give this a shot. I may have already said that. Okay, what can we see? So 4 cages in 2. There's only one way to do that. This is 1, 3. This is 1, 3. 24. This is 7, 8, 9. 7 is 1, 2, 4. Not 3. 1, 2, 4. 3 is 1 and 2. So this is a 4, and this is a 1 and a 2. So there's a fair bit of given information. 29 in 4 is 5, 7, 8, 9. That is just something I know. Okay. 16 is 7, 9. So this is 8, and these are not 8. So these are actually three known digits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 5, and 6. I can't put a 3 there. 14 is either 9, 5, or 8, 6. If this is 9, 5, these are all 7, 8. So this is not 9, 5, this is 6, 8. So there is no 6 there. 14 here is not as restricted, but this 16 is. 16 has to be 9, 7. So this all of a sudden can't be 9, 5. This is also 6, 8. This is okay. So 7, 9 here takes 7, 9 out of here, which means there must be 7 and 9 in there. That's the other way I could have got that. But I can't put 8 in here anymore. So this is the 8. This is a triple. 3, 4, and 5. That's not 4. That's not 4 because I can't put 4 in an 8 cage without another 4. That is a 4. So this is also 3, 5. So this is a 3, 5 pair. At some point, I'm going to have to start looking at this prime cage. So this is obviously designed to give me some initial information around the prime, isn't it? 12. I can't use 9, 3. I can't use 7, 4. I can't. So this is 8 and 4. I can't use 7, 5. Wow, my math is atrocious. And we know the order. This is 4, this is 8. Which means 8 is in one of those two. 4 is in one of those two. In fact, these are 1, 2, 4, and 6. And that can't be 4 or 1 or 2. This is a 6. This is 1, 2, 4. This is also a quad. 2, 4, 6, and 8. Oh, these are all the even numbers. Well, I can't put 8 in there. I can't put 4 there. These are all the even numbers. I don't think this is an odd even puzzle. Although, when you think about prime numbers, they can't end in an even number because they're always divisible by 2. So there is something to odd even to think about. Okay, so what about this? This is 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. So what can add to 8? I can't put a 1 in that cage, is all I know. That's unhelpful. Okay, so what do I know about this? Do I know anything about this? Okay, 23 in 4. I can't use an 8. I'm actually going to use my calculator because I am still a little bit struggly. So 23 in 4. There's a whole bunch of options, but I can remove any option that uses an 8. And I can't have 1 and 3. No option does that anyway. I can't use 1 or 3. So I can't use a 1 in this cage because there's 1s looking at it. So it can't be 1, 6, 7, 9. So I have to have a 9 in this cage. There must be a 9 in this cage. I can't use 3, 5. Oh, this is 2, 5, 7, 9 because I can't use a 3. This is 2, 5, 7, 9. It's the only option that doesn't use a 1, a 3. Yeah, that's the only option that doesn't use a 1. So 2, 5, 7, 9. Are any of that limited? Does that help me at all? I need to look at this, don't I? 6 is up here. How do I get further digits in here to look at it? One is in one of those. 8 is in one of those. This is a 3 because there was a 5 over here and this was 3 or 5. So this is a 3. There's no 3 here. This is 5 or 6. This is a 3. So this is a triple. 1, 2, and 4. If this was a 2 or a 4, this has to be the second digit of... This cannot be the first digit of a number. So this is always going to be the second digit of a prime. And if it was an even number, it would always be divisible by 2. This has to be the 1. And now both of these digits are now involved in a prime number. And they only need to be involved in 1. So these are now satisfied. Now, if this is 23 is prime, 43 is prime. So whichever these is, this will be part of a prime number. So that is already satisfied with whichever option it gets. Puts 1 up here. Puts 1 and 3 in here. Is it this 20 cage? I'm going to look at 20 in 3. I don't think it is, but I'm going to look at it anyway. Because I can't use a 4. None of them use 1, 2 anyway. 2 options use an 8, which would put an 8 there. And then this would either be 3, 9, which looks okay, or 5, 7, which looks okay. The thing is, it's really hard to see what this could be, because this could be a prime going this way or this way. So 53 is fine, 63 is not. But this could go this way. This has to go this way, I think. No, this is already accounted for. So this could be a part of a prime going that way or that. What am I missing? Is there Sudoku I can do, please? 8 is in here somewhere. $56 and 65 are not prime, so I cannot fill them going down. 53 is, 63 isn't. This has to be a prime going down, because something 5 is always divisible by 5 and something 6 is always divisible by 2. So this has to be a prime going down. But I need more information about what these are. I've got to be missing something, some basic killer trick here. I'm not seeing it. I'm really not seeing it. Do I need to filter all of these in? 2, 4, 7, 8, 9. Are any of those restricted? So this has to be a prime going down. This needs to be a prime going down, absolutely, because going this way doesn't work. So this can't be even because anything 5 or anything 6 is not prime. So this needs to go down. So this can't be even. If this was 2, 4, or 8, then this would be a problem. So this is 7 or 9. Is that cell restricted? Because that either has to be the end of that one or the start of that one. So 21 is not prime because it's divisible by 7, and something 2 is not prime. So this is not 2. 41 is prime, so that'd be okay. 71 is prime, 91 is not prime, 59 is though, so that's okay. 81 is not prime, it's divisible by 9, and that would be even. This can't be 8 either. So this is 4, 7, or 9. It means 8 is in one of those two, which means that's not 8, which means this is 8. Does that do anything? So this is not a prime going down. This has to be a prime going this way. Hang on, this is not a prime going down, so it's a prime going this way. Or it's a prime going... No, it can't be a prime going this way because it can't end in 5 or 6. So this is not a prime coming... This is not the end of a prime. It's not the start of a prime going down. Because 56 is not prime and 65 is not prime. This must be a prime going this way. So this can't be 2, 4, or 8 either. This is a 7, 9 pair. That is a 4. That is not 4, 7, or 9. That's a 2. That's an 8. That's insane. 41 is... Yeah, I'm just checking. 41 is prime. So this has to go down. 87... 87. 87 is divisible by 3. It's 29 times 3. So this has to be a 9 because it had to go this way because it couldn't go this way. So that's 8, 9. This is 7. 74 is not prime, so this has to go this way. 57 is not prime because it's divisible by 3. This is the 6 and this is the 5. Holy cow. That is tricky. There's no 7 in there, so that is the 7. This is the 9, this is the 7. There's no 6 here, so 6 is in here. Hang on, this is 259. This is 4. There's no 4 there. This is a 2, 6 pair. Okay, so this is known. Well, this is 4, so this is really known. This is 1, 3, and 7. There's no 7 in either of those, so that's the 7. There's no 9 there. 9 is in one of those two. This is not 4 anymore. So that 1, 2 pair makes that 4. This is weird. 7 has to go in here. 9 has to go in here. And that's just Sudoku. 8 has to go in here. This is an 8-9 pair. So what is this? This is 3, 5, and 7. This 20 cage? If this is 3, this would have to be 8, 9, because it'd have to sum to 17. This is not 3. If this is 5, this sums to 15, which would be 6, 9, because I couldn't use 8, 7. So this would be 5 with 6, 9. If this is 7, this sums to 13. I couldn't use 9, 4. I couldn't use 8, 5. And I couldn't use 7, 6 because I made this 7. This is 5. This is 3. This is 7. That's very strange. This is 3. This is 5. No, I just got that. That's okay. This is 1. This is 3. Now, this is 5. So this sums to 15, which is 6 and 9, because I can't use 7, 8. So this is 8. This is 9. 6, 9, 7, 9. I can't put 9 in any of those because 9 must go here, 9 must go here, and whichever way that goes, that's basically going to use up all of the 9s in these columns. If I was to put a 9 here, this would be a 7, this would be a 9, this would be a 6, this would be a 9, and I'd have 2 9s in the column. So I cannot put 9s there. This becomes a 9. These are the 7s taken up, so 7 has to go right there in this box because 7s, for the same reason, has to go in those 2 cells. So I can't put 7. Well, I could just use the 7 here and say 7 can't go there. I could do that. That would be easier, but this seemed cleverer, and I like to look clever. I'm not that clever. These are 1, 2, 3, and 5. There's got to be some pressure on this, right? Right. What's this? This is 1, 3, and 4. So this is also known. 2, 5, and 6. What am I missing? Is it this 11 cage? This is 2, this some... That 7 makes that 9 and that 7. Which seems to have done not much at all. I figured out the prime cage. Surely I'm not going to stumble now. This is 2, 5, and 6. 1, because I've got 1, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. So this is 2, 5, and 6. That's not 5. Oh, that's not that helpful. This column, maybe? This is 2, 5, 6, and 8. That can't be 8. So 8 is in one of those 2. That's a 2, 5, 6 triple. That's the 8. Which means that's 6 and that's 8. Which means that's 6 and that's 8. Which means that's not 6. Okay. That's not 6. This is 6. This is not 6. This is in one of those 2. So what are these? That's now a quadruple. 1, 3, 4, 9. Well, I can't put 4 in there. I can't put 3 in there. I can't put 9 in an 11 cage at all. Because if it was 9, the other two cells would have to sum to 2. So that's blatantly not going to happen. So what can this be? So I suppose the question is, what happens if I don't put a 1 in here? Because that's the common digit. So if this is 3, 4, 3, 4 is 7, and I need another 4. That's not going to work. I must put a 1 in here. So there's no 1 in here. There's no 1 here. Well, there's no 1 there. So 1 is in one of those two. I'm not sure that's that helpful. But anyway, what are the options here? Because this is going to severely reduce the options here. If this is 1, 3, that's 4, and this becomes 7. Well, that's not going to work. So this is 4, this is 1, this now is 5, so this is 6. This is not 6. This is not 6. This is 3, this is 1, this is 3, this is 4, this is 9, this is not 9, this is 9. This is 3. There's no 3 in here, so there's no 5 in here. This is 2, 6, which means this is 5, this is 2, this is 5, this is 2, this is 5, this is 2, this is 1, this is 2. This is not 2 or 3, this is 5. This is, there's only one digit left here. This is 1, which makes this 3 and this 1. That was very tricky. At least it was for me. This is not 1, 3, or 5, so that is 2. That's the only place left in the column for 6. That is 2. That is 6. That is 2. There was probably a better way of seeing that. That is 1. That is not 1 or 2. This is 3, 5. The 3 there resolves it. The 5 makes that 7 and that 5. The 7 makes that 9 and that 7. The 9 looks down, making that 6 and that 9. This one looks over, making that 2 and that 1. And that is the prime box killer, for which I forgot to restart my timer. So, yeah, I've now done a couple of puzzles using a constraint like that. I wish I could remember what the first one was. I should look it up, but where the digits in this had to make different digits. It's interesting. It's definitely different, and I don't mind things that are different. And I liked the way that the given killer cages were able to put enough of a constraint on this that you could then figure it out. It was definitely fun. I think I enjoyed the killer stuff more than I enjoyed the prime stuff, but that's just me. Hopefully you enjoyed the puzzle. Thank you to Jodawo for sending it through. I hope everyone is enjoying the puzzles and having a good time with the puzzles. And if you wish to reach out, please reach out. I'm just rambling at this point, so all I will do is sign off and say good luck with your solving.